Hi, everybody. My name is Denise Jelinek, and I have been with the Juice Plus company for 15 years. I actually started as a partner the minute that I placed my first order because I knew way too much and I knew I would never, ever be off it. My husband and I were the first ones to be on it. And since then, we've had two boys. And holy cow, I am so grateful for that. I didn't start intentionally sharing Juice Plus, though, until about 13 years ago. And what I have learned is that I cannot help anybody if I don't open my mouth. And one of the ways that we share Juice Plus now is extremely important is with social media. So today I just wanted to give you a beginner's step guide to social media. I am by no means a social media expert, but I thought at least this gives you an awesome place to start. Now listen, if you are brand new, then I really encourage you to go ahead and click on the link from your PDF that is in the description. Everything that I'm showing you today will be in the description below, so you will have access to all of those electronic copies. So if you are brand new, definitely watch this video. And all you have to do is click on the link in the PDF and you will be able to watch it. It tells you a little bit about the Juice Plus company and how to get started on your journey, not in social media per se, but how to start sharing with your family and friends when you are face-to-face, just using your own relationships and your warm network. All right, so social media to-dos, let's begin. The first thing that you want to do is to pick a niche. And what this is your target audience. So have you ever heard, like, if you're selling to everyone, you're selling to no one, right? I mean, we know that Juice Plus is fantastic from birth to grave, but if we don't target your posts to a specific person, then they just get lost. So if you do everything from newborn babies to school-age kids to college students to senior citizens, I mean, who is just getting lost. So I like to target my stuff to women just like me, who are moms who have kids in multiple activities looking for simple, healthy solutions. And that's what I do. So anything that's simple and easy, that's what I like to do. Okay, so if you're not sure what your niche is, there's a resource there. It's 10 questions that you can ask yourself to sort of develop what you think that is. Don't spend a lot of time on it. Just pick one. If you think there's many different ones, I've been given the advice to just pick one because you can always change it later. Number two, let's take a look at your profile picture. It needs to be a beautiful picture of you, not your dog, not your cat, not a beautiful saying, no matter how inspiring it is to you. When you're on social media, people want to see who you are and they want to see your face. Okay, so the easiest way to do that is to take a selfie and to get near a window and use some natural light and be able to just take that selfie, put on some makeup, put a little extra makeup on, and get near a window, take that selfie. Don't worry about it being perfect. Just get it up there so that people can see you smiling. All right. So once you have those two things down, you're thinking, oh my goodness, Denise, what in the world will I be posting? Well, what's awesome is the Juice Plus company has actually put together something called the viral posting ideas. And all you have to do is print this out, and this is what it looks like, and simply do what it says. So on Monday, you're going to share that inspirational quote. On Tuesday, a photo of your shake. On Wednesday, a wise word. And it goes through the entire month, right? So don't worry about coming up with original stuff. It tells you exactly what to do. Now, a little comment on that is that you can use other people's stuff, share their stuff. It does not need to necessarily be your original content. In fact, in the beginning, it should not be your original content. It doesn't need to be. Don't waste your time on that. You see something, you save it. And if you feel really bad about doing that, you can always put a comment at the bottom, like, post credit to so-and-so. Okay. You can go ahead and do that, or you can just share somebody else's posts. We have Team Renewed Hope. We have JP Complete Health. We have the Embrace Health group. Share anything that you find on those groups. We have Healthy Mom Strong. Any of those groups you can use on your own page, right? So you've got 4 different sources. Don't worry about coming up with your own content. Just fit it into that. Okay. Now, the social media's to-dos checklist. So remember, I said this is all in order of importance. So once you feel comfortable with that, you can go ahead and click on this other social media checklist. I need to hold tight. All right, so what that looks like is some of the do's. And we've already covered a couple of these do's, but just look through here and make sure that you feel really solid about some of these. Don't spend a lot of time, no more than 10 minutes a day on all of this stuff, okay? But here's the coolest thing. Let's look at some of the do nots. Do not put Juice Plus as your profile picture. Oh, brother, do not do that. Do not put anything negative on your social media space. No, 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 no. Controversy, no, 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 no. We're going to stick so much away from that. Don't give too much information that people could just Google their answers, right? Create some curiosity. Don't make it imply any disease-specific claims about Juice Plus or any income claims about Juice Plus. Don't say anything about message me for details. I'm placing an order. Does anybody need anything? Or like any salesy thing like that. I'll get to a little bit of the whole concept of message me for details. Okay, as we get towards the end. All right. So I'm going to skip all the way down to the bottom of this. And that is, well, I'm missing that part. Well, okay, so don't say message me for details. What you can see on your social media posts, and I will show you this, is that I can see on mine who saw my post and then who also commented on my post. Okay, so as I'm waiting for my internet to like click up here so I can scroll down. Oh, brother. Okay, so I can see right here who commented, right? So I can always make sure that you, okay, sorry, here we go again. All right, so this is one of my posts. And if I go down here, I can see who saw the post or who, here we go. And I can message all those people and say, hey, this one was on 3 plant foods that are higher in iron. I can say, hey, which foods do you like? Or, hey, have you had a problem with iron before? Or, hey, you know, I saw you saw the plant food. Just, you can create conversation with that. Always, always, always make sure that you comment on the people who are commenting. And you might start to see a thread of people who are looking and reacting to your post that you can actually start to see like, who's picking up on my stuff, right? And so you can actually, those people we'd call your fans. So you can start following them and looking at their lives and commenting on their stuff. That's just a little aside. So if that's enough for you, that's cool. But what I'm going to share with you next is a little bonus. So if you are ready to take it just a little bit deeper, I want to talk to you about one of Fraser Brooks's ways of using Facebook groups to grow your network. So if you're done, turn this off, wait for later. But if you want to learn this little bonus tip, again, not mine, Fraser Brooks, it's called 5 by 5 by 5. What you do is you choose 5 Facebook groups. Now, these are Facebook groups of people, of things that interest you. For example, if you're into jewelry making, or if you like to make your own soap, something that's related to a hobby. I mean, you can be in health ones, but there's a lot of health people. If you are a musician, anything, or if you're into crafts, anything that's more of, you're just trying to create some new relationships with people that you have something in common. So you choose 5 groups and you become members of those groups. And then each day, this is the 5 by 5 process. You comment on 5 posts in each group using 5 or more words. So actually adding value to that person. So for example, if somebody made a pottery, something with pottery, and you wanted to find out what exactly kind of glaze they used, you would say, asking more comments so that you can create more value for that person. And 5 by 5 by 5 may be too much for you to start. Maybe try 1 by 1 by 1. So each day, find that group, comment on one person's, and definitely continue to use 5 or more words. Okay, so once people start to comment on your stuff or you're commenting with them, you can always message them right away and friend them offline and say, oh my gosh, I just love this pottery group. How long have you been a member? How long did you find it? How do you know the person who started this? Hey, how old are your kids? How do you like your new kiln? I don't know, that you're using. Anything, right? So you just start to create a relationship. And you know what? Unless there's an opportunity to talk about their health, You mostly get to know them a little bit, and then their health will naturally come up. You're just trying to to extend your network. That is the focus here, is just to add value to people, become friends with them, and to extend your network. Not at the first moment share with them about Juice Plus. All right. So if you look back up here, we are using Facebook groups to grow your network, because I have people say all the time, boy, I have just exhausted my warm market, my friends and my family and the people that I know. This is a way to grow your network. And once these people start to friend you, they can also see the stuff that you're posting that is health related. Okay, so this is one of the things that I definitely recommend, is that you do keep track of who you meet where. All right, so once they become a friend, what I like to do is to put them on a spreadsheet that has their name, what group I met them in, and then any other valid things that I need to remember them by. And I've added them to my memory jogger in that way. Definitely stay organized. It doesn't matter if you use a binder or a sheet of paper, but definitely stay organized so that when somebody messages you back, you're not like, oh crap, I can't remember where I had that conversation, right? That always kind of feels just a little bit weird. So when you're taking that relationship offline, so now you guys are friends, friends. Maybe you messaged them before, but now they're a friend and they've accepted your friend request. You will not only friend them, but right away, once they accept your friend request, right away, you're going to message them and say, hi, Denise, and leave a 12-second voice message. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for accepting my friend request. I love your pottery. It's so awesome. How long have you been doing pottery? Just something like that. It adds that friendliness. It's a great way to connect with people. And then you can, like I said, just ask something relevant about the group. So I hope that you have enjoyed all of this social media to-dos. It's just a beginner's guide. And here's the thing, guys, is you just need to start somewhere. I know it can be really overwhelming. Do I go Instagram? Do I do Facebook? The truth is just start somewhere. So I will see you next time.